guys, welcome. We are here with a brand new release of Windrose, and it's still working in progress over so many problems. So I thought we'll take a look for those that want to have a look to see whether or not this is still the game that they like from the demo. I have to say there's not a lot that's changed, but now you get the full game, and we're going to take a look at different things. We're going to have a look at the character creation, and then we're going to look at it all through making a new character, and then I'll show you where I'm at, which I'm at level 2 as you can see, what I have so far. There's probably a lot of players that have gone a bit further than me, but due to my time and schedule, I'm giving you my update and my opinion on what I think about this Windrose early release. Let's check it out. So first of all, you can see that we've got solo option, host a game, and connect to a server. And you can also make your own dedicated server with Nitrado. I've looked at the prices and they range from quite cheap to a maximum of £30 in the UK. The cheapest you can get it is probably around £12, but it depends how many slots you're having and what customizations you want with this server that you're going to design. At the moment I think there's only like 4 players that can join actively, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know any better answer, because I couldn't find any, and they seem to be saying that you can have more, you can have up to 8, so I'm not quite sure on the number, but if you want to correct me, let me know in the comments, as we're all here to help each other. But yeah, that's how it looks so far. You can join the Discord. All this is the same as like the demo, and you got settings. So we'll have a look at the settings. These are the settings that you've got. You've got controller input if you want to play controller. I'm playing mouse and keyboard. I don't use controller. The only thing that I do is for attack, I've used enter, as I did this in the demo, and I found it a lot easier than clicking all the time. Sometimes it can be quite useful. Don't know if it'll work for you. Work for me. So yeah, have a look at that. If you're going to use your gun, your pistol, you know, like your rifle, whatever, then I would say that it could be a bit difficult. You're going to need to use the mouse. But yeah, I think overall it's improved my experience. Okay then, let's get into it. Right, we're going to make a new character. So at first you got all these presets. You can pick any one of these. You can also go into a preset. This is what I picked last time. For my character, you can also go there. This was my character a while ago. We'll just remake this character. You can also make a pirate queen. Should we do that? Should we make a pirate queen? Right, so let's go pirate queen. So we've got settings. We've got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. There we go. But if you've got this shaping tool, so you can drag it to what you want. So that's really big, that's really thin, that's more medium if you want something in between. It kind of like gives you a lot more dynamic over the control of how you want it to look. I would say I want it to look somewhere around there. I don't know, maybe there, there maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. It looks anorexic a bit, which I don't want to make it look, you just eat, you know. But right, we got skin details. Let's have a look. We've got these. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Number 2 looks more clean. We've got age. So as you can see, age 2 looks like a real massive increase Although obviously that's really old. So you wanna stick with number 1 if you want a young looking sailor. Right, let's go to the head. Right, okay, so you can change the head. You can make it a little bit more thin. Change the nose. The nose is fine. Change the ears, eyebrows. Bring those up a bit. You can about there. Green eyes or whatever. And next, you can pick hairstyles. There's so many hairstyles for the men and women. Yeah, it's just really good. Got something like that. This, I think it looks really cool. That looks a good hairstyle. Don't like that. Looks a bit like Captain Hook, doesn't it? I think these are, those are men's. Quite like that. That's a good hairstyle. I'm not too sure about that. It doesn't quite look good, does it? I think it's more of a male, to be honest. So there you go. You can see the detail in these style. I mean, that's a cool style. You know what I mean? It's real good. Nice braided part into that. But I'm quite happy with the hairstyles. Also, if we like on my character, the beards, you know, they look really good as well. You don't get that with the female option, I don't think. No, you don't get to put beards on them. But if you are into that, then you know that's not going to happen. Okay. Have a long hair, look, that's cool, isn't it? I'm going to go with the ponytail, I think that was really cool. So we go down here, we've got eyebrows. I'm going to go with those, I think. Yeah, go with those. Got tattoos, so I'm going to give her a... I don't want a chest tattoo, I don't want a back tattoo. Shoulder tattoo, I'm going to go with a flower. There we go. Not forearm. Go with these birds. Okay. And then for the left shoulder, I'm probably going to go with that. And I'll go with that. Looks really good, doesn't it? Leg wise, I don't really know. I mean, I don't want it to go all the way up the leg. I wanted it just to the calf here, and they don't give you that option, sadly. Never know though, in full release we might have more options. But yeah, also we could make it look a bit more cool and give us some makeup. I'm gonna go for something like more Valhalla style. That's pretty cool. That's really good. I quite like this one, just a normal. Or I find that's a bit too much, but these look good. I like the flicks on that. There's a nice good selection there. I'm going to stick with that one. I'm going to call this Bella now. Okay, so let's head on into the world, and I'll show you the start off of how it goes on. It's pretty much the same as the demo, but I'm just going to go through it for anybody that's not played this before or not played the demo. So we'll just go into it, and then I'll switch over to my character. So we'll go solo mode. I'm going to create a brand new. We'll just do it on easy for now. So you got all these you can mess with, and you've got this, which is Explore Immersive. Basically what the option is, disables markers on the map and highlight points of interest. So basically they don't want to give you any information, so if you turn that on you won't see anything, and you'll have to work and mark the map out yourself, which is kind of cool. I like that idea. But you got custom choice, you can change it what you want, but we're just going to chuck it on easy for now, and go from there, and we'll call it, we'll just call it Shiver Island. There we go, and then we'll get into it, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of the game so far, if you are playing it. Let me know what you thought of the demo. And if you've had any bugs, let them know in below, if you've reported it, so you can let the community know exactly what you've come out. I found that I had a freeze after I completed this, and I had to start all over again. So there was a little bug, but it only happened once, so I don't know if it was just a glitch. If it does happen to you, I would just recommend saying, look, restart the game, and you'll be fine. Don't forget, hit the subscribe, hit like, and hope you enjoy the content. Okay, so you can skip all this if you want to, or skip it for now. Don't want to spoil everything for you. So here we go. We're in here. Skip all it. You can read all this when you're playing it. I just want to show you. It's just like the demo. Got off with a really cool epic sword. Some really cool features. There's nothing in here to collect. Thought there might be something different. You smash through this. Speak to the dock. How bad is it? Yeah, it's bad. All that. One person is absolutely out of it. Lost his life, bless him. And we have to drink some coffee. Nothing in here to collect that I can see. I only have a guy in here. Okay, so you got this. You can get back. Always remember that the enemies usually strike twice. This is the best method. Even on when the difficulty's raised, you want to be like checking that, because it can kind of change, but it's usually the same. There's nothing in here to collect. Straight upstairs. Around, look at all the detail. Looks just like the demo, not much different really. Nothing here. I've got another guy in here somewhere. Yeah. So here we go. There we go. So as you can see, we've done the little first tutorial part. It looks so good, but it's just how we imagined in the demo. This is where it froze for me. I didn't even get this screen. But yeah, just be aware of that one, guys. Okay, we'll skip into that and we'll get right into it. I'm going to show you the island that I started on. Hopefully, it's the one that I started on with my other character, but we'll see. But the map is a lot bigger. I know a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's you know, it's only going to be 3 islands." Don't listen to that. It's a lot more. There's a lot more to do. The islands are a lot bigger. What you got in the demo was definitely just a snippet. I don't know whether this could be Game of the Year, but I think it could be up there. I mean, there's a few changes they're going to need to make, but it's definitely stamped a mark on a pirate game. Skull and Bones failed, because Skull and Bones, it just It didn't really have it, did it? Sea of Thieves will always be one of the first pirate games that was really good. It's good for all ages, isn't it? You know. So here we go. This is it. I mean, I'm running a medium setup PC here, and it's running quite well. I don't really get much lag on my settings. I mean, I probably could play around with them a bit more to tune it a bit better, but for early release I'm getting no lag at all. It's just really fluid. There's no stutter or anything. Like when I played Dune Awakening and I've played other games that like a bit overpowering, and my PC can handle quite bigger games, but compared to Dune is like, it's so stuttery compared to this, and this is so much better. Take a look in here. Okay, so that's what we start off with. I thought we might get the epic sword. I thought, oh, they might treat us, but oh well. You start off with this. You got your books, all the stuff's here. So here's your journal, library, challenges, collections. You unlock them more as you level up. There is your level, that's your name. This is the map. You can see we're zoomed right out. You can go all, this is everything. Okay, let's go into build. Alright, so for the starting, you just get all these. Okay, so we place this down, see what this unlocks. Not enough resources, so we'll get a bit of wood. Just going into it a little bit so as you can see what it's like. That should be enough. Put it here. There we go, we unlocked our first little mission. You get 50 plus experience, and it takes quite a bit to level up. It's not quite the same as the demo. They've moved a few things around, especially with the ship mission, so you'll see what I mean. My point on the ship mission, I didn't really like the way they planned that out. The way I was hoping for this to work. I like the ship building idea. I would have liked it if we started with a shipwreck here we found our boat and it was shipwrecked, and you have to build it over 2 days, and then you find the characters to help and recruit them, and then that's it, you know, you've got your boat. But no, it's different. So there we go. Let's have a look what we've got now. We've got these, the signs they're using. We've got no walls yet, and that is it. So when you've got further on, you'll unlock more. If you want to get your boat, you press K, I believe. We can't get a boat yet, as far as I know. You have to do more in the game. You can't get your boat straight away and sail off. So that's a question that someone asked me. So you can't do that. But the islands look they're really large. So yeah, you've got plenty of things to do. You've got a cave. You've got a holding place where you can get your where you have to defeat boar or dodos and stuff like that. And you've also got a few camps, and you also have to go and dig for your treasure with the red flag thing that you did in the demo, if you played the demo. So yeah, I'm quite happy visually with this. It looks really good. So yeah, the detail in it, as you can see, it just looks amazing how they've done it. Sound effects, everything. I'm happy with it. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm going to go over to my game and I'll show you what's happened there. Take a bit more of a deeper first look into the Windrose Early Access. So give me a minute and I'll see you over there. Hello, we are back here and this is my world. I've died quite a few times, as you can see. I've had a few challenges, but this is it. I'm on the edge of my skin here with these boats that keep wandering round. But yeah, it looks pretty good, right? And yeah, this is not just a bonfire. This is something else. We're going to get into it right now. I'll show you what it is. So let's have a look what we have. So we have signal fire, where the royal fleet, when Tuga fell, the light of the signal fire can be seen afar, and only 3 signal fires can be placed in the world. Brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant, that. I don't know what you can do with it, or if it's just a feature to give you comfort. But yeah, I've unlocked all of this, so you've got all the bits that you would have had from the demo. Just that is extra, this is extra. So this is actually quite a good one. This is a disassembly table. You can make that with wood, clay and copper ingot, and basically what will happen is anything that you make, you can break it down and use those parts again. That's kind of good. So if you've got any old stuff that you don't want and you're playing on your own or whatever, you can get rid of it. Or if you're playing with a few friends, you can always drop your gear down to them. You know, if you've tuned it up a little bit, and then when they find it, they can disassemble theirs, you know. But yeah, that's kind of a good one. Farming. So I got this from getting seeds. So the more seeds you collect and discovering on your books, you can actually, you know, basically do more with it. There's stairs, decorations. We've got more flags now, which I kind of like. Would be good if you could put your emblem on them, but I don't think they've got that far. But there's quite a lot to look through and collect. But it looks really good. There's quite a bit to get on with.
I tried to mix medicinal herbs with pineapple juice.
There we are. We got Doc here doing all his medicine. This is my first build. I built it out of brick because of just wanted a basic build just so I could get on with the game. Really, I wanted to get in and see how far I could get quickly because I didn't have a lot of time. You know, when you're struggling with time, you can't just sit down and just do these fantastic builds. So I've just done a basic one for now. I'll show you how it is, just a basic build. I've got everything downstairs, all my working area. Storage is over here, got 2 big barrels, and yeah, it's not a bad starter really. I've done a little stairs up the side, got a little cutaway in here for a bedroom I can use as a revival point. There you go, you can set it like that for beds. So this one comes with a headboard. I'll show you this. This is really cool. So you got one with a bed, with a headboard I mean, and this you can it just gives you a comfort of 2 instead of 1. But I went with that. I thought that was a real good treat, you know. But yeah, I like that idea. I haven't got a little side lamp like I like, you know, in my last video. But oh yeah, it looks really good. We're going to be getting some good builds out as well as soon as I've done a bit more on the game, and I've got a special feature coming to Windrose which people can take part in, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And as you can see, yeah, in the game I have actually unlocked a special nice thing. That is a hell of a weapon, right? Defense, really good. That is, it's awesome, isn't it? I'll go and show you what it's like. I've done a lot of talking recently. Let's see what the combat's like on with this weapon. As I know you've used it in the demo, but some people haven't played the demo. It's always the way, isn't it? When you've got your weapon, you won't see any, but then it's got to be like a ball around here somewhere. Here we go. Look at that. I know we got it on easy, but wow. Can't do a double attack straight away, you have to block. Look at that. That is menacing, isn't it? And obviously we need to keep an eye on our stamina and eat food. Oh, he's charging me. Oh, it teamed up on me. So you can see it. You can get overwhelmed. It can be a bit too much. And let's have a look now. We've got our gun. I unlocked this a little while ago, and this is, I love it. So here we go. There's a spot. We're digging around here. That's where the treasure is, actually where that pile is. We've got this here. You'll be blocking it. So you have to get him away from you. This is funny, this. You can just dodge. There we go. That is pretty awesome, isn't it? 2 shots and then that. And I haven't leveled up my weapons yet, which I will do. So let's go into here and let's have a look at what we can do. So this is the weapons table. Yeah, for upgrading. You can upgrade these. I would recommend upgrading straight away. I know a lot of people don't really understand the game yet, but upgrade your stuff, get it upgraded, you'll be a lot better. These are a lot more better for damage. Look, it's very poor, these are. So use the copper when you can. Farm loads of copper. I'll show you a little trick to get you going as well in my next video. Some little tips and tricks to get started. I just got to cover over a few more things and then I've got a full video to put out. But if you like my content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Here you go. Here's the cutlass. Look at that, 100. And it's a class B. Amazing. And look, we can level it up to another level if we can get some stuff. So for this one we need 7 and a 2. Take it to 120 attack, which is going to be pretty powerful. So definitely hit these benches and have a good look at what you can do. You can see there's quite a lot here. Get my clay pot. Don't forget to get your sailor bag. That is something that I'm going to be getting. I just need to get my higher station sorted. When you unlock planks on level 2, then you can unlock more buildings. So the structure is a lot different to the demo that we had. I got my ship. Look, it's exactly the same. I don't know what it's like with friends. I haven't tested that out yet. But yeah, so far, first look, over 2 hours I would say in, maybe. I'm really enjoying it. I definitely would recommend getting it. It's good with friends, I definitely agree. As you can see, right, let's have a look at the map. So this is the map so far. These are your enemies. So you got Blackbeard gunboats. They're level 2. We'll have raider boats. We've got got some quests to finish. This is where I'm at. I've only dipped my toe into this game because, like I say, my schedule's a bit hectic, so I haven't done a load. As you can see on this little small section, there's 3 islands, so there's plenty more out there, and we've got lots to explore. I'm sure loads of people have probably discovered it, most of the map by now. They've probably been playing it all night, but I just want to give you a deep dive into the first look of Windrose, whether it's something for you that you want to buy, you know, whether you want to get into it. The soundtracks, DLCs, if you're interested in those, there's lots that they've put into it, but it depends what appeals to you, to what packages you want. The demo is now void. You can't play it anymore. They've took it off. So if you just wanted a little taste of the demo, that is completely off the table. I don't know whether or not that we can take our first gameplay from this into the real release. I think you can. I think that's what they've said. It just was from the demo. But yeah. So this is it, Windrose. Explore, find treasure, tell your friends, blow up ships and boats, and have a good fun time. And also, lots of building and collecting. And don't forget, fighting zombies as well, the drowned. Yeah, they're really good fun. So yeah, if you like the video, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoy Windrose. I'm SILAD, and I'll catch you soon.